Hi friends, for this project I used 9 water bottles, a wooden rod that I found at Home Depot, and Christmas lights that I found at the dollar store. These are very inexpensive, so it is perfect for this project. I'm stretching them out real good because I'm going to wrap them around the wooden rod. And I'm going to hold them in place with some masking tape or whatever tape you have available. The color doesn't really matter. It's going to be hiding anyhow. So we're going to roll it all around it. This is going to give a dimension and space out the flowers and the leaves. So we'll keep on rolling and placing it with the tape. Some more tape towards the bottom should hold it in place. Right around there. Perfect. So that should be nice and secure. And now we are going to use some floral tape, the green floral tape, to cover the wooden rod and the masking tape. So we're just going to wrap it all around until we cover the whole rod. Actually, it's not necessary to cover the entire rod because part of it, the very bottom of it, is going to go into a pot. So this should be good enough. And we'll stop right around there. It's easy to work with this tape because it's a little sticky. So that looks much better. Perfect. So now with the caps, we're going to make a hole and we're going to use a scissors, something sharp and the scissors. Just make it big enough so that the light bulb goes through. It's gotta be nice and snug, not too tight, not too loose. Our caps are now ready. Time to move on to our bottles. And we're going to cut the top part of it for the flower. I'm going to detach also the bottom of it. I don't need it at this moment. Actually, I'll save it for another project. I do want the middle part because this is where we're getting our leaves from. And see how it comes in 3 sections? I'm going to detach just one because I need the bigger part to be for the leaves. So I cut this part in 3 and this is going to be 3 big leaves from this bottle. So it should look something like this. That's a nice size. And I'm also going to cut a few smaller ones. It's up to you how many you want to add. But for mine, I'm just going to add a few. And we're doing the same process. Okay? So now for the caps, we're going to shape them up so they look like flowers. And we're just going around with an up and down motion for the petals. Okay, that should look good. It does not have to be perfect. So that looks fine. I don't need a cap, so I'm going to take that off, put it aside. Now we're ready to paint. I'm using an acrylic color, and you can use any of your choice. I like this one because it has a nice consistency, and I don't need to put more than 1 coat. This is just fine, and the colors are so pretty. You can choose any color you want. I'm going to do orange, red, and yellow on mine. It's got a little dent, but that's fine. Okay, so that one's ready. Let's put it to dry. And now the leaves. I'm using a green and a mixture of a green and brown color with some reddish and yellowish to simulate the autumn leaves. This one's probably going to need another 2 coats or so. Okay, so my leaves are all done, nice and dry, and the flowers are ready. They look so pretty. Now it's time to add our caps to the stems, and this is where the flowers are going to be placed. So let's do one on the very top, and I'll probably do it every other or every 2 light bulbs. It's up to you. I just want to make sure that I go around the stem. So that looks good. Should be fine. They're all scattered. Perfect. For the base, I'm going to use a cute pot I found and some floral foam. So I'll just cut enough so that I can insert it in my pot. And we'll just apply some pressure. There we go. And time to insert the stem. So just push all the way down and that should keep it stable. Okay, now we can attach the leaves to the stem. But I found that I have to cut off a little piece at the bottom of each leaf because I need a longer piece so it's easier to wrap the tape around. Okay, so that looks fine. A little more. Okay, so now my leaves are ready. I'm going to wrap the tape around. A small piece should be fine. So we'll do the same process in maybe 1 or 2 more sets. Okay, and 1 more on the top. Okay, that looks much better. Now we plug in the flowers. So all you're doing is just screwing this on to the cap that's already in place. And that looks pretty. Now we'll do a yellow, and I'm gonna alternate the colors to give it a nicer effect. Okay, and my last one. All right. Now for the base, I just want to cover it with some moss or any other item that you would like to use. Okay, that should be better. So the first set of lights is completed. It looks beautiful. I love it. For the second one, I'm going to use the floral foam also on the base. And I'm inserting my light set here, nice and centered. The only difference is that I used leaves from the Dollar Tree store instead of cutting off plastic bottle leaves. So have been placing them either on the top or the bottom of each light bulb. Also scatter them so that they are not too close together and they have a nice symmetry. So I'm just going to use my floral tape again. Wrap the stem of the leaf around. I'm going to place it under this light bulb right here at the bottom. I was doing them over the light bulb, but I'm at the very bottom, so I'm just going to place it right here. And 1 more. Perfect. I'm going to add a few glass beads or glass rocks on my pot because this one happens to be smaller than the first one. So it makes the stem, the flower set, unstable. Let's add some moss and we're done. Isn't it beautiful? I really enjoyed both projects. I hope you did too. And if you did, please give me a like, subscribe, and share. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.